Welcome to the first episode of my in real life podcast. I don't have a name. I don't have a name for this podcast. But we are here with my first guest and just an awesome, awesome person. His name is Ethan, and he is the creator of Sushi's Sleepytime show. So first off, how do you even get that name? Oh, welcome, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. How do you get the name Sushi Sleepytime show?
So I got a nickname, Sushi. Some people might know that.
Okay.
Others might not. I try making the podcast as relaxing as possible. Sometimes it's just fun, like the last episode. So that's why I put Sleepy Time, because people might play it before they want to go to sleep. And then show because alliteration.
Okay, that makes sense. I will tell you that I have definitely fallen asleep more than once listening to it. So if that's your goal, it's worked. It's worked.
That's good.
It is good. When did you start the podcast?
I think... Oh, it doesn't say when the trailer came out. I
could scroll a little.
I think it was early August that I started. Okay.
July 31st.
Pretty much early August.
Yeah. What has been the hardest part about it?
Okay, so the hardest part is probably the editing and just the production after the recording. Titles can be difficult sometimes, but
Is it as important? I know nothing about podcasts. Like in YouTube, it's super, like titles and the thumbnails are everything. Is that the same in the podcast? Or have you researched that business side?
I haven't, but from personal experience, I know a title is what would catch me onto a podcast or an episode of something.
Yeah.
You can see I tried doing alliteration a lot more than I realized. Like Park Time and Prank Wars.
I like that.
Then Chipotle and Communist Catan.
They flow.
They do.
They do. And it gives tidbits of all of the...
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's so good. So what's your favorite part about doing it? What do you like? What brings you the most joy in it?
So my favorite part is, I don't know, just talking about what I feel like talking about, without any, or there's some restrictions.
Yeah.
But, it's just
Well,
fun.
what are the restrictions? What are your restrictions?
I try keeping it family friendly.
That's good. That's important.
Yeah, because then I feel I get more listeners. No, that's about it.
Yeah. Keeping it family friendly is important. You would probably get a lot more listeners if you... I mean, most podcasts kind of go off the rails, but it's good to have something for family friendly content, I think. I tried to do that too, and it's worth, in my opinion, the less viewers.
Yeah.
Because I think once you go down that road, like the shock and awe, or just the content that's pushes the boundaries is a better way to say it. Once you go down the road, it's really hard to leave it.
Yeah.
Your viewers are there for it, almost even more than what you're even talking about. So, yeah. Well, I love the show. So really, my whole podcast today is featuring Ethan and his. So before we even continue, you should just subscribe or follow. How do you even do a podcast? Follow.
Yeah.
You can.
Depends on what.
Yeah. What are you streaming on?
So at the moment, I'm on Castbox, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Oh, and Anchor. 'Cause that's what I use to record.
Yeah. Any news for the Apple people?
Not yet.
Do you just hate Apple or?
No, I don't. No, but within the next month, I'm hoping to have something there too.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, besides the podcast, what do you enjoy doing? What's your what do you love doing? Favorite hobbies, pastime? What would you do if you had the whole day free? No homework, no plans.
Probably game.
Play games?
Yeah. doing that while blasting like really loud music, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play music?
Trying to learn ukulele.
Okay.
It's very difficult so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should try guitar. Do you guys have a guitar?
I don't think so. Or we might. It just needs strings.
If you want to borrow a guitar, you should.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's good. What I want to do is talk a little bit about Minecraft. We both play Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Not putting words in your mouth, but it's the best game.
Mm.
I mean, all right, what's your favorite game?
Okay,
Besides, we'll put Minecraft at number 1 and then everything else
Okay.
below. Go ahead. What would be your number 2?
My favorite game is probably Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, I actually don't know what that is. Explain it to me.
So Kingdom Hearts, I love these games. I grew up playing them. It's a mix between Final Fantasy and Disney.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like,
I'm trying to even envision what that's like.
it's somewhat in like a more Japanese art style,
Uh-huh.
but it works really well. Like, they'll put Disney characters in 3D. So you're
Whoa.
this kid named Sora who wields a sword that's also a key called the Keyblade.
Uh-huh.
And you team up with Donald and Goofy. And you just go to different worlds. Like,
Yeah.
there's original worlds, there's Final Fantasy worlds, and Disney worlds. So, like, in the first one, you got stuff from Tarzan, Aladdin, Nightmare
Uh-huh.
Before Christmas. Was that the first one? Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
How
fun.
many iterations are there of that?
So, okay.
A lot.
So, yeah. Like, how many games are there?
Yeah. Sequels.
So far, numbered titles, there's 3. They announced 4, I think, back in April or something.
Uh-huh.
But not numbered titles, they're just as important to the story, and there's like 11 in total.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I'll have to try that. Sounds really cool. So Minecraft, though.
Minecraft.
We're here to talk about Minecraft. Before we get into it, what we're going to do in this podcast is watch the trailer, which was released like last week or something. I think it was last week.
I think so.
So Minecraft does a really good job with marketing. They release a trailer for the release of the trailer, basically.
Yeah.
And it gets everybody talking and thinking about what it's going to be, what's the next update. Before watching the trailer, what do you wish that Minecraft would do? What do you wish this next update would bring in Minecraft? 1.20.
That's a weird number. Okay, I know everyone's been saying this, but like something that updates the inventory,
Yeah.
or like an end update, because it's pretty bland in there.
Yeah. There's a lot to be done.
Yeah.
How would you change the inventory? What would be your... Did we talk about this on stream the other day? I can't remember.
Maybe. I don't know. Like maybe more inventory slots. Like,
Yeah, just basically make a bigger grid or something.
or like upgrade how many items you can have in a stack. Like,
Oh, up to
Yeah.
128, maybe.
maybe.
Double the stack.
Or like even
That would
just
actually make it-
99 like they had it before.
Right.
Because that'd make a big difference, like with building, if you're doing like a big project. You could help.
What do you think is the reason they're not
I
doing?
don't know.
Why haven't they? I honestly don't know enough about code and like game design to why they wouldn't have done this a long time ago. People have been asking for a very long time about it.
That's true.
I don't know.
Another idea is, since these past few updates have been based off of like the old biome votes,
Right.
probably something like that. So I think we have the desert, the Badlands, maybe? I don't remember what else there was.
Yeah.
'Cause I know. Oh, the acacia area.
Savannah.
Yeah, the savannah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it could be one of those.
Nice. I honestly, have you ever heard of the Paradise biome? It was an old, I don't remember which update it was in, but it was basically one of those things where they put out a preview and they're like, here's a new biome, but they didn't actually introduce it into the game, but it was called Paradise, and it was like this island. You'd find this island, kind of like the Mushroom Island, except it was like paradise, palm trees and all that stuff. Really cool.
This sounds cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. How it was old though. It was a very old edition of the game. I honestly wish for the end, probably more than anything. I don't even know. I think a massive inventory update for me would be confusing. I'm for it, but I feel like it'd be a learning curve.
Yeah, it's true.
And I would be like trying to constantly learn that as opposed to just playing the game, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so used to it now, shulker boxes and all that. I hope it's the end. Just think of what if they added just another dimension?
That'd be cool, like in the ancient city.
Yeah. And it would have to be dark. I mean, it'd have to be some weird nether type.
But would it? What if
I
it
don't
was
know.
like a happy thing? Because like you'd have to get past the warden to get there, and it'd be like super peaceful.
What if it's like Thor? It's like eternity. Like you get through it. It's just a one block of water forever. Flat world.
Cool.
Actually, that would be super cool. What?
This infinite water source.
Yeah,
you know?
It's just flat water, nothing with nothing else.
Oh.
That would be actually pretty cool.
It would be.
Well, let's get into the trailer.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna watch it. I don't think this should get copyright claimed. We are reviewing this for educational purposes. I don't know what else I would have to know.
Wow, so much audio.
Actually, so let's just watch it without the audio. You tell me what you see visually. The audio is just music anyway.
Wait. Oh, that was referencing the YouTubers, I think. There was a sign that said Snapchat Day, my dude. He does that for his streams. He's on Twitch,
So that's dungeons, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pause it right there.
Okay.
I'm assuming. So why would they even show that if there wasn't some sort of connection to the update, right?
But then,
Because that was the last update. I guess that they're just showing the preview of everything.
yeah, because they're showing everything else too.
Yeah. I don't know. It seemed like they brought attention
Yeah,
to
like
it.
they centered it.
Yeah. It's really just
Oh, that's
legend.
what's the sign say?
The slime.
Oh, train to Minecraft 5. That should be the update where you can connect minecarts and ride together with people. That'd be
Dude,
fun.
to create actual trains. That would be really good. I don't know if that'd be a full update.
It would.
October 15th, 2022. Coming up, right? That's a few weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't actually help me at all.
It really didn't.
What if it's just called the train update? It's one thing.
Yeah.
You can connect minecarts. Yes, Minecraft Revolution. I don't know. It's all speculation. I thought there was more clues in that. Maybe there is. I don't know. I'm excited though. Either way, I always like the updates.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always, you could tell how much work they put into them, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm still kind of disappointed we didn't get like that birch update that they teased in the concept art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the
And
big...
the fireflies.
Oh, man. I know. There's so many old things that they didn't put in that they said they would that I hope they do. They're all, like, really good ideas. You know? So I will ask you one thing. What is your, if you were to say your strong part about Minecraft, what do you like about the game? Like, what do you consider yourself good at? That's a good way to put it.
What do I consider myself good at? Dying, probably.
Dying a lot.
Yep, just constantly.
From all ways and all reasons.
Yep.
Me too. I'm really good at dying. I specialize in losing everything.
Honestly, just like the building aspect. I should say like doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, the building aspect is really fun for me because I could be pretty creative because there's so many different items you can use to place in builds.
Yeah, yeah. You like art, right?
I do.
Yeah. What is your favorite kind of art and why? What?
Oh. Right now it's probably metalworking.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been doing welding and stuff like that. I'm working on building a table right now, actually.
Oh, a full metal table or like the
Not
legs?
full metal. The legs are, the base of it's gonna be metal, and then the top's gonna be wood.
Dude, we need to collaborate, man.
That'd be cool.
That is what I need. I don't have any metalworking in my workshop, just wood. It would be really cool to collaborate on something. Maybe like a new one of these, a new desk right here. Something like that would be so cool.
Yeah.
I really want to do some small art pieces on both sides of this to fill this space. Some metal, like a little metal sculpture would be cool. I actually have carved a Minecraft lamp or lantern out of wood. You should try to do something like that. Like try to make some metal piece replicate. Like you could do like a pickaxe-ish, just like an art piece, not like a real
Just
pickaxe.
a real one.
Just a full.
Just full metal.
That would be blacksmithing,
Yeah.
which is super cool. Would you do would you like to do that?
I
like
would
smithing?
actually like forging too. That'd be really fun.
That would be so cool. It's actually not that hard to get into. It's relatively cheap, but it's super dangerous. Like you have to know what you're doing and have a good space to do it. You can't just do that in your...
enough Forged and Fire to know. I'm practically a professional at this point.
I've logged like a solid 2 hours of YouTube about it. I should be fine. Honestly. House burns down. Next scene. Yeah. I want to do it though. It looks super cool.
It does.
I stay out of the metal stuff because it doesn't jive very well with sawdust and wood. Like my whole workshop is all wood and just debris and burnable stuff. Yeah. Sleepytime show. So what's for the future for your show? What are I want you to give me the big picture. What are you thinking? Give me a year from now.
A year from now?
In your Sleepytime show.
Hopefully better quality. Maybe
In what way?
like sound quality, just production quality in general. Maybe, some self-made music for it.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try and figure that out. At the moment, I'm not sure if I want to keep doing guests, cause like, I don't know. It's really fun to have guests. It's also Sushi's Sleepytime show.
That's true.
But I'm also like on the brink of like, if I should do every episode with a guest or only some.
Yeah.
It's like, so far there's only like, what, 2 where I don't, no, not even 2. Just 1 where I don't have guests on.
What are the pros and cons of both? Like what?
So cons with guests would probably be I most of the time don't have my mic when I have guests.
Yeah.
So not as good sound quality. But pros for that would be it's a lot easier to talk for long periods of time without having to think for too long.
Right.
Then self, better mic quality. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, I think you control the content as well,
Yeah.
right? I will say, and just constructive criticism, or just like what as a viewer, because I watch your show every time, or listen to it. You don't really watch a podcast. This one, I guess. What's happening? That was just incorrect in every way.
Breaking the fourth wall.
And that was breaking the fourth wall. I listen to your show every time. I will say with guests, you're right. It's good, but I think it's better when you're alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have a depth when you're alone. You get into a groove, and it's really, really good. It carries, I don't know, it carries attention better. Mm-hmm. Guests sometimes can get a little distracting, but I also think there's goodness to both. Mm-hmm. You got to fill that space.
I feel like I have a bit more fun when I'm with guests than when I'm alone, because, like, I don't know, I can only talk about so much without losing track or ideas.
Mm-hmm. You're like, you get to the point where you're like, I think I'm boring myself.
Yeah.
This can't be good, what I'm saying. It's not true, though. I think that's your brain telling you to overjudging, I think. Because it is a podcast. It's meant to go. It's
That's
meant
true.
to just keep going. It's the long-form content that people are listening to, especially if they're trying to fall asleep, man.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. But it is hard. I don't think I'm ever going to do this show without guests. I think it's just going to be guests for the sake of promoting others and, like you were saying, having something to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here. I don't know enough about anything where I would be doing a good job at that, I think. That's like streaming. Streaming gets like that. You're just chatting.
Yeah, when there's people in chat, it makes it a lot easier to stream.
Right. It's the same. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah. So a year from now, better quality, better production. Say it hits and it's growing really well. Say you could even make money on it. You get to the point where it's like growing to the point of you could see yourself making money with it. How are you going to handle that? Do you have a plan? Or have you even thought of that? What would you even do?
I can actually start making money on it right now because I have enough listeners to do that. But I want like a solid base of episodes before I start doing that, like 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Because I'm working on the 5th episode right now, and it's been almost 2 months.
Right.
Yeah. It can be difficult to find time to record.
Yeah. Yeah. How do they insert commercials? Is that what happens?
No, it's host read ads. So, like, a company would sponsor me and, like, talk about what I like about it or what they tell me to say.
Right.
And it doesn't even have to be that long.
Right. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah?
That's cool. I actually just researched some, like, Twitch affiliate stuff, and it's debatable whether that's even worth it, because once you accept that, they start pushing in commercials, and you don't even get to see any of that money for a long, long time because you're still too small to really get a check.
Yeah.
But it immediately kind of wrecks your stream because it's like you get the pre-roll ads. I don't know,
It kind
man.
of messes up, like, the viewer experience.
Yeah.
That's why I like watching, like, smaller streamers. Cause a lot of the times they don't have ads. Like, if Twitch only did, like, the pop-up ads where it, like, pushes it to the side slightly and shows the ad and the stream at the same time without
They
any
did that,
audio.
right? Before?
They still do, just not as often.
Right.
Just
I never see that. It's literally just full on. I remember that, though. That's such a better idea. Yeah, I like Twitch. I like the platform because of people. It's like a podcast. When people go onto Twitch, they know what they're getting. They're not there for any other reason. They expect what they expect, and I like that. But as a business, it could be better. It could be much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with being owned by Amazon.
Yeah.
Like, they just changed it so everything, like, even for bigger streamers, they cut it 50-50.
Right.
But yeah.
Wait, is that good or bad? That would
That's-
be good, right?
No, for bigger streamers, they used to have it 70-30, so they get,
That's really bad.
yeah. Like, no, the streamer gets 70%, and then
Oh,
Twitch gets
that.
30, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What's happening now is bad. Oh,
Yeah.
that's tough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to solve that issue. I don't want to just stream on YouTube. I feel like that would be putting all your eggs in one basket. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that. When I go onto YouTube, I don't want to watch someone
Yeah.
play video games
But,
live
like,
or
they've
do
been
anything.
improving the YouTube streaming, too.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. But it's like for me, I guess what I'm trying to say is the audience base.
Yeah.
Like that still doesn't exist quite as much. And actually right now I feel like YouTube is turning into TikTok. Like people are just like, here for the shorts. Just give me 60 seconds or less.
YouTube's doing a good job becoming a lead competitor, like, because they got streaming, full-length videos. They
And
got the shorts, too. It's like they're competing with Twitch, TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the beast.
And then they have movies on there, too.
Totally. I know I'm actually buying the movies I want to own through YouTube now. Yeah, you know what's funny is everyone is on Amazon, right? Because they're so big. But it's like YouTube is just as big. Like they're this giant conglomerate corporation. Oh man, we kind of got off track. I forgot where we were on that one. Oh, money making. Okay, let's go way down the future. You're making money regularly with the podcast. Would you grow into different avenues? Would you expand? What other content would you create if you could?
Honestly, like, short films would be something I'd probably have fun doing.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like I'm a creative person.
Right.
And I can come up with decent ideas for, like, a short film. Like, we were going to make a short horror movie in, like, a place where they were fixing up houses.
Yeah.
But then they fixed all the shots we had, so, you know, that kind of...
They made the houses look better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work, man.
It is, but I feel it'd be
so
worth
much
it.
fun. Yeah. I'd be in one. Even though I don't like horror, I'd still be in a film to do it because I think it's super fun.
I love horror. It's so much fun for me.
Well, it's coming up. Halloween's coming up.
It's
So,
true.
have you ever been in this neighborhood? It's crazy. There's some people who do go full on with their houses, like straight up, like haunted houses through the garage, through the backyard. That's crazy.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I think or not like this neighborhood, but like in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cool to create short videos. You just put them on YouTube?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So there's so much research out there that shows like if you just worked on a video for like 4 months and made it really good and put it out there and then did the same thing again, it would work. Like it would find an audience and it would grow, like if the quality's there.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work though, man. Editing.
Yeah.
Have you ever done video editing?
I've done things where I just put videos together and like add like music to the background. But,
Yeah.
You know, that's about my extent in editing.
Yeah. Stitch them together, put a soundtrack
Perfect.
across. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, it is a lot. Editing is tough. People, I would hire out editing today if I could, like 100%, because people really are good at it and they love it and they're fast.
Yeah.
But if you're not, it's a huge learning curve. So, yeah, man. So, Sushi's Sleepytime show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any, can you give us a spoiler on the next episode? What you got? Do you have an idea in the mix or a guest or any?
I just started it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Any future guests we could look forward to, or ideas or something?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it's always a surprise.
Yep.
So something we didn't talk about before you came on was your intros.
My intros.
Yeah. Oh, this stream, we forgot to tell you. This is Blackberry Bubbly. It's okay. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I haven't had very good seltzer flavors lately. So if you've never watched his podcast, Ethan's podcast, you're going to want to do that. But in each of his podcasts, he does an intro. I don't even really know.
Shower thoughts.
Could we just play maybe your first one? I really liked your first one.
Which one was that? That was
Is it the introduction?
me. Oh, so much audio.
I'm sorry, dude. You made it.
I don't even remember. This was before I had the mic, so the quality's probably not too great.
Good evening, and welcome to Sushi's Sleepytime show, everybody's favorite hot mess of a podcast. My name is Ethan, and I will be your host on this wonderfully glorious podcast. This will just be a random collection of my different thoughts, and
Crazy.
it will be incredibly chaotic. There's never gonna be a script unless it's a special episode, because I feel like it. And I have an awful attention span. Like, so bad. My mind will flash to different things based on what I see or hear or just what I think. And
So the intro, it was really good. It was just like, this is what you're going to expect in my show.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's really good. You edited it that well. The music sounds really good, too. But let's go to the next one so we can actually hear you. I don't know how to introduce this. So before we even do this, how did you think of this idea to start with? Let's play it, and then
Yeah.
we'll ask questions.
Oh, this is the one where I say it took like 5 or 6 takes. Welcome to Sushi's Sleepytime show, everybody's favorite hot mess of a podcast. I'm your host, Ethan, and I like to start off by saying that your belly button is just your old mouth. So.
Your belly button is just your old mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us some insight on how you come up with these ideas. Like, what made you even think to start with something like that?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. It's
Yeah.
like, I think before this was even a podcast and I was doing it, I was like, you know what? Let's see. Let's start out funny because, I try being funny, which I feel like I've gotten better at these past few months.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you do this, or let's say your veins are just blood tunnels, or
Right. Do you practice them, or do you think of them and write them down, or where do you get these ideas?
some of them have been suggested to me. Like the one for this episode is, if you can't taste, you're just mouth blind. That one was
Okay.
suggested by a friend.
Okay, I like that.
But yeah, so like most of them I've thought of in like the shower.
Of
Because
course. That's where everybody thinks
this
of
is
all.
where I get my best ideas.
Oh, totally.
Mhm.
Totally. Mine come at like 3 a.m.
That's fun.
I wake up and I'm mad because I'm awake, and then an idea comes. I'm like, oh, maybe that's why I woke up.
I saw that in your video.
Yeah, it's so true, though. That's almost all of my ideas for almost everything happens like that. So maybe, what about a Twitter? Then we could give you ideas. The public, your
That's
followers.
true.
Your followers, man. Where do you send your followers to get information right now?
Oh, that's
I just blew your mind
just
with that, right?
calling me out.
Twitters, man.
I'll think about it.
It might be Twitter season.
Mm.
When I first heard that you do your intro, I thought to myself, I really think this is going to work. In the first 10 seconds that I heard that, I'm like, I think he's actually better than he even knows he is. This is actually a really good fit for you. So it literally made me burst out laughing.
Wait a minute. The title has a typo. That is an L.
Cobra Cal.
Oh, no.
This summer.
I didn't know that.
This summer. Wait, let me think.
Has it always been like that?
No, I've got it. This summer, Nick Jr. comes out with a Cobra Kai spinoff, Cobra Cal.
Cobra Cal. It's a snake, and his name is Cal.
Oh, man.
Fully animated.
They get rid of all the kind of adult stuff.
Just anything good about the show.
Yeah, there's no more karate. They actually don't fight at all.
It's too violent.
It is, yeah. Cobra Cal. Oh man. Yeah, I absolutely love your intros, and I think you need a place where people can send you ideas.
Yeah.
Because you got us now. We expect it every episode. So, yeah. Cobra Cal. That's ridiculous.
How have I not noticed that?
I think we're getting to the end here. I want to kind of surprise you with a couple questions. I want to do a lightning round. That
okay.
way you're not thinking. You're just giving us answers. And I think it would be really fun. So I'm going to shout out some questions.
Okay.
And you get it. You get the just a few seconds. Don't overthink it. I wish I had a buzzer. I'd just be like, if you overthink it. All right. So here we go. If you could go to Europe, what country would you go first?
Oh, the United Kingdoms.
All right.
Kingdom.
How come?
Because British. I don't know.
The accent. Because British.
Yep.
Okay.
I also don't know many other European countries.
You have to go across this country.
Okay.
Would you take a train or a plane, and why?
Train. You meet more people on the train. It'd be entertaining to talk to.
Okay. You're gifted $1 million. What's the first thing you buy?
Better podcast setup.
You could probably buy a pretty good podcast studio setup for $1 million. Let's see. I had a good one. Boating or swimming?
Boating. Water scares me.
Just stay out of it completely.
I'm not very good at swimming, at all. I can float a bit and swim for short distances. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just call myself out. It's fine.
Marvel or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Even with the new films, they're not a lot of people are fans of those.
But lightsabers.
That's true.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
No more.
Favorite spicy snack chip type thing?
There's too many, and I'm
You gotta
Hispanic.
pick one. You have to pick one. Just one.
This is evil. Asking a Hispanic what their favorite spicy thing is.
It has to be a snack, crunchy, something.
Takis. No. Oh, I don't know the name.
Takis is so plain. Come on.
No, I can't think of the name, but they're like squares, but they pop out kinda, and they're like lime and a slight chili.
Oh yeah.
And they make your tongue feel super rough and weird afterwards.
Is your mouth all red? Hands all red?
No, because they're
that's a bonus, honestly.
they're like orange, but not like that. They'd get your hands too dirty
Yeah.
and stain them. I don't know what they're called. I think it starts with a C.
We'll fact check this later.
Yep.
The last movie you watched?
Last movie I watched. Oh, that's a great question. Oh, no. I didn't really watch it. I wasn't paying attention. I actually can't remember. I watch a
It's
lot of
been a while.
movies.
You do?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
haven't had too much time this week
Yeah. I get that.
or last week.
Do you like any professional sports?
I like. Okay. I'll watch football from time to time, mainly during like playoffs because that's when the best games are, like right
Right.
before Super Bowl, because everyone's trying their best to get in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Football's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's America. Everybody, football in America is like soccer in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just
Or any other country.
actually, yeah,
or
you're right.
continent.
Soccer in literally any other nation. America's like, yeah, we'll play soccer, but we won't love it.
Mm.
We'll just like American football. Last one, it's got to be a good one. This has got to be a really good one. I have a few in mind, but I want this to be the good one. Let's see. You are stripped of all technology.
Okay.
You cannot watch anything or even go on any internet or anything electric at all ever again. What would you do for a hobby? Or what would you do to pass your time?
Right.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I do like writing, just I don't know. It's got to be something like that I'm enjoying doing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, totally. Writing is honestly, for all the content creation, is the most important thing, I
Yeah,
think.
except I never write any scripts or anything.
You should try. You should write.
I should
Actually,
make a scripted episode.
well, I don't know. I don't know if that would be good. Maybe.
Sushi scripted show. This would be the
It's
title.
just you just reading, like, okay.
Hello
I don't know
and
about
welcome
that.
to Sushi's scripted show. Today we will be talking about whatever I wrote down on this piece of paper.
Yeah. It's already on paper. I think script writing would be good for content creation, like on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should start doing that now. Keep a journal of ideas, because then when you can actually get the technology, you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready. It's gonna be good.
Have you seen you said technology.
Yeah.
The new, I think it was NVIDIA, the 4090.
Yes, they just released the 4000 series.
Mm-hmm.
They're crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff is so expensive. It's actually a good time. Like, you want to build a PC,
Yeah.
right? It's a really good time to start pursuing that, because I believe prices are going to start dropping of the older generation stuff, and the old stuff is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless you're literally a professional 3D artist, animator, I think the old stuff is fine. Yeah. Well, I think that's going to do it. This was awesome. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, sweet. Maybe you're my first guest, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. I know that it's weird, especially being on camera instead of being
I don't know.
a
I
true
saw the
podcast.
microphone and just started talking.
Yeah. I think it went well. I appreciate you. One more shout out. Go follow Ethan. I think Spotify is probably where everyone's going to end up following you. But so actually, before we quit, what happens if someone goes on another platform and like follows you? How does that all add up? Or does that split your audience?
It does, but since it's all connected through Anchor, since that's where I get my RSS feed from.
So Anchor keeps track of
Anchor's-
your views.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spotify, I don't get any analytics from because it kind of just made an account. It's like, okay, Ethan Escobar, here's your show. I'm like,
Right.
okay, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Anchor is really the key to all your analytics and your views and stuff. Oh, okay. I know nothing about podcasts, so I enjoy podcasts, but I don't know anything about them. But thank you for taking the time out of your day. And like I said, go follow and listen. I think you will really appreciate Ethan. He's up and coming. I really do think it's going to go well, man. I think if you keep going and stick with it, in the years to come, you're going to have a huge audience. and it's going to be super fun. So it seems like you're already having fun with it.
I am.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching the stream and tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be more to come. I can't give you any idea how often. I wish it could happen every week. I do have 3 other guests lined up,
Oh, wow.
but
quick.
they are. See, I have lots of people eager to do it. I just don't have the time to do this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's more like when I can get a chance with the house to myself, we can be loud and crazy and film this. So thank you for viewing. We will catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Cheers, dude. Blackberry, yours is empty.
No, there's like 3 drops in there.
Peace out, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.